This is the lightest set of trekking poles in the world, and today I'm going to be letting you guys know everything you need to know about them. These are the Fizan Compact 3 trekking poles. They're ultralight, compact, and adjustable for all sorts of heights. First off, we're going to take a look into the features of this product. Now, the first thing about these trekking poles is that they're collapsible down to 22 3/4 of an inch and can even be extended out to 52 inches. They come with metal reinforced tips and can have a rubber placed over top in case you want to go down the dirt road. Not only that, but they also have 2 sets of baskets that can attach to the rod and give better traction in the mud. Now, the grip on these is EV foam, which has a cushion design with a plastic top for better comfort when beneath the palms. This is the 3rd pole in its series, and the hand straps are super high quality, much wider, smoother, breathable, and are much less likely to cause chafing rather than previous series, so they definitely made an upgrade on these. And finally, these are twist locking adjustable poles. I was personally worried about these loosening when hiking, but it takes much more than a total of 2 turns to loosen the poles. So once they're secured, they definitely are not moving from your weight. And once you fully tighten these down, they are not moving. So now that we have covered all of the features, let's take a look into the specs. The total weight of each pole is 158 grams or 5.6 ounces. The material these poles are made out of is 7001 type aluminum. I had purchased these on Amazon for $120, but the price fluctuates a ton with these. I've seen them at $165, and I've also seen them at $105. Depending on the time of year, they may be more or they may be less. The tips are specifically made out of carbide. For your guys' information, these are made in Italy and not China. To extend them, simply twist them to loosen the poles, and the mechanism inside will loosen up and you will be able to extend them. They also have markings for different heights, so once you have found the right height for you, you can simply bring them to that marking and set them easily every single time. The mechanism on the inside is a plastic shell around a cone-shaped piece of metal that is threaded, and as it gets twisted, it either expands or contracts the shell inside, which will expand upon the hollow trekking poles. It's definitely an awesome way to keep them much more sleek and a minimalistic design to limit the chances of you catching your trekking poles on any brush. In case you ever need to replace the small shell of the mechanism inside, it's super simple. Just pry them off on the opposing sides of the tab and it will simply just pop off. Just keep in mind both the top and the bottom have different sizes and they are color coordinated. Now that we have covered all the specs and the features, let's go ahead and take a look into the cons. Selling point on this product is just how compact it can be. But if you guys were to dent the sleeve of this or even have a slight bend in it, these would not be able to freely open and close. So looking at the Fizan trekking poles, it also comes with this awesome little piece of plastic. Easily snaps onto the 2 of these just to hold them together. Now when you're opening these, there are 2 different segments that open them up by twisting. You unlock the first one and the same thing with the second one. Now you can pull them completely apart too into 3 pieces. Maybe you need to do some repairs or something, but whatever the case you need to pull them apart for, you can do so if you need to. As you're walking, you guys aren't going to have to worry about these twisting and shrinking on you. It'll all be good. Now to unlock them, it does take actually a total of 2 full turns, 2 full rotations, and you will be able to unlock them completely and take them off. You guys won't have to worry about that while you're on the trail because you can tighten these down very tight and they're not going to be going anywhere, and it does actually take a bit of force to open them up. Setting the height of the trekking poles, what you guys want to make sure you do is bring your arm to a 90-degree angle, and that is the height that you want it at. So if you guys want to help out the channel, do so by either subscribing, liking the video, commenting, or even purchasing through one of those links below. But anyways guys, I'll see you in the next one.